See you. See you later. Have fun. Oh my gosh, I'm withered? Who withered me? How did I get withered? What's up, people? I'm Xogue here on F2B Odyssey. Sky Odyssey, that is. And we are we're having a bit of a problem. These guys just keep on coming because of our pretty amazing darkroom over here. Now, I'm going to go over the specifics of how this thing works, but I wanted to show you just how wicked and crazy this thing was. The main reason we're getting this is just for the loot crates, because the items themselves are not that amazing. They're pretty amazing, but they're not that important just because we have, you know, once we get one of each, we have them forever. But the loot crates don't have an EMC value, so we have to get those and the items within, you know, legitimately first. Some of these you cannot craft. And there is one specific one that I don't remember what I was looking for that I really, really want that I can't craft. I know one of them is the lotus. If we get a lot of lotus blossoms, then we have all the mana we need for Britannia. And that's just one of the deals, you know. So we do have the loot crates. And we also have loot crate openers, I believe, too. Yeah, so, and loot crate storage. So I can basically open all the crates. Anything with an EMC value, I can just toss. Not toss, but, you know, put into our thing. Anything without an EMC value, I can store in a drawer or something. So we get huge quantities of them. Or maybe the barrel with the infinite upgrade or something like that. And we'll just have all the items we ever need, and it'll be pretty amazing that way. And once we have at least a decent quantity of all of everything we can get from loot crates, we can turn this guy off or destroy it. But I need one thing. I need a skull from one of these guys, and they keep shooting me. I need just one head. One head from a creeper, a skeleton, a zombie, an enderman, something. Just one. That's all I need. And, yeah. These guys just like to keep blowing up. I'm not getting heads. They just keep coming forever. But I'm not getting... Oh, did you poison me on the way down, you little punk? Jeez. So if I can get one head, we'll be okay. I can't seem to get one, though. But it's a lot of fun trying, I guess. Bye, everybody. They're just falling off the cliff. Look at this train, though, guys. This is ridiculous. Look at this. I had 22 seconds of poison. That is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. This is just crazy. Hi, dude. How are you? Ow. Can I get a head now? Oh, I got a head. Perfect. I got what I needed. Okay. Now, the reason I needed this was for the player trap. This guy right here. With that... Oh, you don't work. A player... Oh, can I use... Wait, maybe I can actually make one, though, with an Enderman head. I can do it that way. Man, you guys are... That's just not cool. I could probably make the other heads, too. Anyway, so now that I have one player trap, of course, we have all that we need. So what I need to do is actually turn this guy off. So we can do this just by kind of mining a few of these blocks up. Just to stop them from spawning so much. And hopefully that'll do it. And then the rest of these guys can just kind of fall off the edge here. Or I could kill them. Bye! See you! See you later! Have fun. Oh my gosh, I'm withered? Who withered me? How did I get withered? I don't know how I got withered. Bye! Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We still have things spawning over there? Woo! Boom! Okay, well you exploded, but you didn't explode anything in particular. Are we good now? Can we be good? So can I fix things now that I have a whole lot of EMC that you can see on the top left-hand corner? There's an E there. That's after P, guys. That's after the P. Hold on. Let me hold shift so you can actually see. Look at the big numbers. The huge, gigantic numbers up top. Tell me that ain't something. That's a really, really, really big number. I don't know what number that is. But anyway... I'm going to fix this guy up. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, and we're going to get some loot crates, and then I'm going to find a way to store everything, and then I'm going to do, I don't know, I'll probably do most of that off camera, and then just tell you about it. But, whatever. Night vision sure does help, doesn't it? Take a look at this. Look, okay, first of all, it's very loud, so bear with that. But without night vision, yeah, you can't really see much. Night vision is actually very handy. We're going to have to see about getting some kind of permanent one when we get rid of this armor. But for now, night vision is actually on the gem helmet itself, which is really cool, actually. So that's nifty. But as you can see, this farm is operating very, very well. Now, a little bit of a tutorial on exactly why it's working so well is one, we're really, really far down. Our Y level, this is the lowest it can possibly get. So this guy over here, which is where everybody's spawning, mind you, they can spawn anywhere in this thing, but over here is just where they're far enough away. If I go over here, nothing can spawn because I'm too close. And you'll see that everybody will die, but things will actually start to spawn on that side, in that room. So that's kind of a deal. But anyway, the basic idea behind this is that because it's so far down, the game does not check higher chunks for spawning capability. It only checks here. Nothing else is above it, so it doesn't need to check that high. The game knows that nothing is above this level, so all it's doing is spawning spots, spawning spots, spawning spots. Every game tick, 20 times per second. That's a game tick. 20 ticks per second. So every tick, it's like, boom, boom, spawn, 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 spawn. But it's not checking the full vertical. It's not checking all of it. It's only checking here. So things are just spawning wicked fast. And it's just, you can see, the amount of things that are coming in is just absolutely ridiculous. It's just crazy. Look at that. That is a sight to behold. So we're getting a lot of materials here. Now, it's only while we're in the area, because that's how spawning works. If we're too far away, like way up there, we're not going to get anything down here. But I can easily AFK here. And I haven't even been here for that long. Look, how many loot crates? This is after, and mind you, it's very, 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 very loud. But this is after I've actually opened that chest a few times and cleared everything out and put it in here and everything like that. So we actually have most, if not all of the materials we can get from this that have an EMC value, they, including this guy, have actually been added. So I've just been going through, kind of taking everything here, going in this guy, and just kind of going around. And as you can see, nothing is being added. Anything new would pop up here like it always has. But nothing is being added there. We've got all of it. All of it is now EMC'd, I think. Just about all of it, if not all of it. I'm not sure. There might be something else. But the bottom line is that we've gotten just about everything. I doubt there's anything else that we can EMC. So what I want to do is actually start hooking up another way to process this information, this stuff here, right? So we have the one thing, the EMC stuff here. So if we go and get a couple conduits, and I know it's very, actually, you know what? Do we have a muffler? We do have a muffler. Wonderful. Hold on, we can solve this problem. We can do this. Give me muffler. I can't put it below because nothing can go below. I can't actually do that. Maybe, I don't know if it blocks light itself. Does it block light? I don't know. We're just going to put it, there. Oh, so much better. Like, you can still hear it, but of course it's, well, muffled. So that's cool. I don't know what range it has. I'm not sure. But anyway, so now that we're here, we can do this. We can get some conduits. I can put that stuff back. Conduits. We need 2 of them. I need 2 of them. Boom. Just like so. So now, if we actually always active extract this stuff and insert only here, right? Things are going to get pulled out, but only things that actually have an EMC value, because that's how this guy works. It's just going to clear the chest for us. Now, we also have speed upgrades, but this guy actually slowly increases in speed. As you can see, he'll just kind of, he'll start slowly speed up. And I'm not sure if we will acquire enough materials from this to make it stay full speed. I think it might actually is it stopped already? Is it already sped up as much as it's going to? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to take a look. There are speed upgrades we can add though, and I've already got the EMC for those. Speed, boom, and we go here and go and then boom. Yeah. So now there it is. That's better. Much better. So now it's there. It is now. Well, for a second it did kind of. I don't know if it's like I don't know how it works. But the bottom line, actually, I needed that other conduit. Bottom line is that things are going to be taken out of this that, well, have an EMC value. Now, the other thing is that we have the loot storage. Loot crate storage. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. Boom. Boom. Okay, cool. Now we have that. Done. So we have... Didn't we have this? Did we already have this? We must have already gotten that. Anyway. So now if we go here. Nope, that's wrong. That's the wrong spot. Did I? Oh, you got picked up, didn't you? Here we go. Okay. Let's try this again. There. That's what I meant. And then boom, like so. So now if we extract always on this guy, insert only on this guy, then our loot storage is going to, well, start holding stuff. As soon as it... Oh, wait. Let's go ahead and put some speed upgrades on this guy, too. Huh? Why not? Why not? Boom. And then, boom. And then we can put those back. Bam. Okay. So, oh, yep, there it goes. That was fast. So, now, the only thing we have left are things that do not have an EMC value and are not loot boxes or loot crates. And that's what's being stored. I don't know how much this stuff can store total, but sure. So we have a lot of Inferium Essence. We can add a drawer or a barrel. Probably do a barrel for that. I think we already have a barrel. Barrel? Sure. That's a barrel upgrade. That's the barrel. And then I want the infinite U. We'll just go ahead and start storing Inferium Essence like forever. Like all of the Inferium Essence. And we're just going to stick you reversed right there. And we're going to put in this stuff. We're going to go here. And we're going to go boop. And then we're going to go boop. And then, I don't know why. Insert, increase priority, and that's it. So now this guy should be starting to get all of the Inferium Essence. There we go. So that's a good deal. Everything should now be going good, I believe, from this chest, except for the potions of healing. Which I'm not sure what would happen. I guess I could barrel those as well. Do we need that? I don't think we need the potions of healing. I don't believe we do. But I think in order to clear them out, we should probably get it anyway. And I'm sure why not have... Why not? Why not? I mean, infinite upgrade? Sure, I guess. I don't know how it works. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it'll be fine. There we go. So boom, and then we'll go ahead and insert, increase priority, and no extract. Boom. There it goes. Now it's working. So now this chest should remain empty, and we can AFK over here for as long as we want, and everything should be cleared out of it. And we have a nice little cool looking setup. Hey, you're doing pretty good. Also, we're getting all of the experience as well. This guy right now has 27,000 experience. The downside of this is that I can only take 15 at a time. I don't know how to increase that. I actually don't know what I can do to fix that. But now we are indeed getting the loot crates, and we're going to let those stack up, and I'm probably going to have a loot crate opener at some point, and I'm going to figure out exactly how to make that work. Alright, so I do have a plan for how to sort things out. I'm on the wrong side. How to sort things out of the filter stuff down here. I started doing a bit of work, and it's going to have to be redesigned. And the reason I say this is because there's just so many items that come through from our loot chests. Now, I want to make sure that I have everything EMC'd that I can. I want to have all of it taken out. And the way I mean actually put into our table, into here. So that if I ever need one of the items that we get from a loot crate, I can pull it out if it has an EMC value. And if not, then I can come down here to these guys and actually pull it out of the barrels. I want to make absolutely sure, and that's just the kind of person I am. I have to know. I have to know for certain that I've gotten everything done. A lot of people would just, you know what, I don't care. I'll come back and get them later or whatever. And I don't ever want to have to worry that I don't have it. I want to look in my table, in my EMC table, and be like, yep, we've got it there. Or nope, if it's not in our table, then it doesn't have an EMC value and I can't grab it. Or you don't get it out of loot crates. I have to know. Anyway, so there's a complex setup I'm going to do. And that's why I was explaining so much on why I have to know. Is because it's a pretty complex setup. And most people would just be like, I'm not going to worry about all that crap. I'm just going to put it in there. And if I need it, I'll try to get the loot crates myself. Or something along those lines. I'm not, yeah. So it's a pretty complex setup. But before we get into that, I wanted to do something else, okay? This is something I've been trying to get into. If I can, like, that's not what it's called. Is it dislocator? Yeah. This is something I've been telling myself I want to do for so long, so many times. Like, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. And then I get sidetracked and I just end up not doing it. So what I want to do is actually get the advanced dislocator. Now, this seems pretty far just because I don't have the fusion stuff. I don't have any of this. But I think I can get it. I don't think it's that hard. It does have an EMC value. I have all this stuff. So, look, we now have that. Now, I do need the Draconic Tablet thing. Because I don't know exactly how to set this guy up in a way that's going to make it work. Now, in the future, our solar panels are going to be up here. But in the meantime, we're going to use this area just for our fusion crafting. And I don't exactly know how this works. But we're going to figure it out, I guess. And maybe we'll fuse a few things. I'm not sure. What I do know is that we do have a decent amount of energy. It may not be enough to do everything we want to do, but it should be enough to do a little bit of the little bit things we need to do. Or want to do. Or whatever. So this is, I guess... Let me go back to the tablet. This is, wait, this? Yeah. Here's the basic idea. It requires a catalyst, fusion ingredients, and that. So we have this. We need, what are they called? Injectors. Injectors. Do we need, how many of these? Right click to open image. I don't want to do that. It doesn't actually say, does it say? Catalyst is placed in the core and each ingredient is placed in a separate fusion crafting injector. If the recipe is valid, you will see the output displayed in the core's GUI, okay, as well as an option to start crafting. Okay, so that's what we need to do. I need to get injectors. Now for, oh, nope, that's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, if we go, I'm trying to figure out what I need. Okay, this guy. This. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 injectors. That's what we need. So can we make the injectors? And if we can, how easy are they? All right, so we have the basic ones. Okay, boom, done. Do I need the higher ones? I think we might. Do we need the higher ones? We might have to go and actually get some of the bigger ones. We need the wyvern. Wyvern injectors, I guess. Injector. So we need the next tier. We need these guys here. So in order to do this, we need to get one of these. Are these? They do not have an EMC. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. So I need to do this 8 times. Because I need that many of them. It doesn't seem like it takes a whole lot of it though. So at least we'll get a little bit of practice. And I do have the EMC for the basic fusion crafting. At least we don't have to make that many of them. So I need to do, I guess, 9 technically, because we need 8 here plus the 1 here, and then we should be able to slowly rotate them out, I'm thinking. So hopefully that's a thing we can do. Let me go ahead and get 9 of these and see about setting them up, I guess. I don't know exactly how to do this, but 1, 2, no, that's wrong. Give me that. 2, 3, 4. So I need 4 each, right? I don't know why I put them in that shape particularly, but I'm just gonna, okay, we're just gonna do it the same way on the other side. So if we do it like this, and then we have 1 in here, okay, and then we put the ingredients in, and it should, 4 diamonds in one side, draconium block, 2 draconic cores, and a wyvern core. So if we do this and just go to core, wyvern core, 2 draconic cores, I was already there, but I don't have these. I need the block, right? You probably have a block, actually. You probably have an EMC, don't you? You do. Okay, good. So give me one of those, and then I need the diamonds. This is how this works, correct? 4? No, just 4. You go away. All right, so now if we do 1, 2, no. Okay, so we have to separate them. That's unfortunate. So 1 per, I'm guessing. It's kind of bummer that we actually have to do it that way. That's kind of dumb, actually. But whatever. And then 1 there. I don't know if it matters exactly what, like, order they go in. So is that right? Yeah, it is. So I can do the start now. The issue with actually starting it is that we don't have power. So let me go ahead and get 2 flux things. Removing energy, and let's get some conduits here for the energy itself. And hopefully this is enough. So we put 1 there and 1 here, and then we'll go here, here. Oh, can these not connect directly? Oh, seriously? Can they not? They can't connect to each other? For real? Says who? Since what? Oh. That's why. You guys didn't see that. You didn't see that. That didn't happen. That's not. Nope. You didn't see that at all. Not even a little bit. Okay, so now we have the right actual energy conduits. I'm 1 short. Not sure how I didn't do that math right. It's not like that was difficult at all. So if we go in here and actually do start. So now it's charging. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Oh, look at you go. I feel like it should make like a wind-up noise. I like the static sound. Do we get hurt by this? Can we stand in it and like get electrocuted? Oh, wow, look at you go. Oh, that's nifty. That's really neat. I like that. Oh, you're super awesome. Go on, do your thing. Look at your super spinny stuff. That's neato. Infuse it. And boom. There it is. So now we have our awesome wyvern fusion thing. Now here's the deal. Okay, well, 1, we finished the quest. 2, can we do this and switch them out and just do the same thing? Does it count? Okay, we need to get all the other materials. I'll let you know here in a second. And I'm just going to get enough for all of them. Yeah? Yeah, I think this is a good plan. For the record, it does work, seemingly. With 1 of the wyvern and the rest basic. As long as it's, I'm guessing, as long as it's of the basic tier or of the minimum tier, you can have the higher tiers as well. So 9 is all you need. You just have to rotate 1 of them out, which is cool. It's good to know. Okay, we're going to get creative and try something. I have 3 items in each slot. Is it going to eat my items, or is it going to leave 2 of them there so I can switch them out and not have to worry about placing anymore? This, I think, is a valid test because we have EMC and a huge amount of it, so I'm not that worried about losing any of these materials. I'll let you know. Alright, so it does indeed work. It looks like it takes all of the items here when they start to flow towards the center. But after it finishes, it actually puts the rest back. Now, the part that is not good is that if there is an item in here, when you break it, it removes the item. You don't get that back. So you need to make sure you take it out before you break the next one. Or you'll lose the item. I mean, like I said, I'm not that worried about losing the EMC, but I actually lost the cores, the big ones, these guys. So that's a thing. See, it put them all back. But here we have the 1 left, and if we break this guy, we don't get the 1 back here. There's no more core. So we actually need to make sure. I'm curious, actually, if we put it back, does it? It does show back up. So it's actually in the core itself. That's interesting. So you don't actually lose it. So if you do break it on accident, you're like, oh crap, hold on. Then let me break it, and then I'll put the new one in. And then we can just, boop, like so. So that's interesting. That's kind of nifty, I guess. Kind of, sort of, ish. Just go. Just do your thing. Yeah? Yeah. Here we go. I'm about to get the advanced dislocator. This guy is awesome. And it's a quest completion as well. So, okay, boom, done. Boom, done. Boom, done. Sweet. We just finished a few more quests. Now, this guy is absolutely amazing. I love this, okay? So we can go in here, especially since we have EMC, because I can just get as many ender pearls as I need, or want, or whatever. Clear that guy out of here. Go into here and add fuel. Can I shift click? I can. So you can just shift click and add all of them. Now I have 178 teleports. I can even go further and just keep doing this over and over and over and over. Let's just add a huge number to this, yeah? Just keep adding to it. Just large amounts of them. Okay. So now we have 500 and some teleports. Just whenever we want, we can teleport to wherever. And we can store locations as well. So shift right click to open the GUI, shift scroll to cycle destinations. So if we right click, I could, ooh, wait a minute. Oh, add new, there we go. Okay, so basically let's go ahead and add one right here. Just at our base, you know, where we would expect, you know, to do general crafting and stuff. Add new. Okay, and this is, I believe, the name, not the actual place. So we're going to do Center Island. We'll do Center Island because it may not always be our home base. It might not always be where we do all this stuff. So we'll go ahead and commit that. It's supposed to... Did it not work? Hold on. Whoa! Oh, there we go. Okay. So shift right click. There we go. Okay, it is there. And we can lock that in place just so we can't change it later. All right. So then we're going to do... For now, we're going to do one over here. We're going to clear this one out later. But for now, just so we can keep an eye on our ender pearls, because we're at 24 million now, we can do shift click and we're going to add new. Emerald. Emerald check. Because that's, you know, what we want it to be called. And we will commit and lock it for now. All right. And we're going to have one down here. Okay. We're going to have one right down here at our other place, in this place. And we're going to have one right here. And mob farm. Mob farm. Check. Commit. And lock. You did lock that, right? No, you did not lock. So now we can, you see, we can now switch to whatever place we want. We'd be like, boop, bam, Center Island. Or we'll be like, you know what? I want to go back, boop, back to the mob farm. Emerald check. So, I love this thing. I absolutely love this thing. Like, this is just amazing. It's fan-friggin-tastic. And it works trans-dimensionally. Or at least it used to. I don't know if it still does. But once we actually get to some more locations in the nether, or what the end, for example, maybe a Chaos Dragon location. Anybody? Maybe? Maybe? Then we can go ahead and just teleport straight to it. Cross-dimensionally, across thousands and thousands of blocks. Doesn't even matter. We could even move our mob farm. If we didn't want it down there at the bottom, we can move that 10,000 blocks away and be just fine. I love it, though. I love this thing. It's one of my favorite of all time ever anythings. This is just great. Yeah, you get the idea. Now, what I want to do, though, is we need to actually figure out how to organize this better, because this is kind of a mess. And like I said, I want to be absolutely sure that all of these items here, I want to make sure that if they have an EMC value, I have them in my table or tablet thing. That took far more time than it probably should have, considering it's basically pointless. But I already explained this. I wanted to make sure that I got everything in my table, and it's kind of cool to see it all separated, and now I can be certain that I'm going to get everything if I don't already have everything. And there will be a point in time where I know that I have it all and I can tear it all down and just send whatever can be EMC'd into the EMC thing and we'll be all good to go. But I kind of have categories here. You know, you got tools and weapons and armor and stuff. You got bags and colored stuff for whatever reason. Food stuffs. There is some random stuff in here, like a miscellaneous chest or two. But here's like ores and gems. And then we have like plant life-ish. And then that's where you start to get to the random thing, because I couldn't figure out any more categories. So I just kind of stuck the rest into that place. And then over here we have things that do not have an EMC value, which is part of the reason that I wanted to make sure that I got all of the other EMC items, is that these would kind of throw a wrench in the whole shift, drag, click thing from the inventory, and I don't know. But anyway, we have a couple of these, which some of these are rare things. Like this is a rare one. There's a couple that are like epic that I have. Like this guy here, this is from an epic crate. I think this is from an epic crate as well. These guys I can now collect and actually put into that ore chest. So what's going to happen is we're going to see these things come in here, into this chest, and anything that does not get sent in, we know we have not collected. We know we did not put into our tablet because everything in here we have. So it's kind of that deal. I probably do have sticky pistons, might have absorption hoppers, I'm not sure. nether seeds. We don't even have, you know, they don't have an EMC, and they're obviously not put in here yet, so I don't, you know. But you get the idea. And now that everything's being sorted, we're going to be okay. But I figured we'd go ahead and just kind of throw that in here. This is a chest I don't need down here anymore. Give me. Oh, it got absorbed, which means it's now going to be tossed in here. This guy's being cleaned out as we go. There's nothing else being left in this thing. All of them will be sent out at some point. So we're good to go there. I could put all this stuff away. And you guys don't have an EMC. Yeah, I really got to be careful not to accidentally shift-click this back in, or I'm going to have to reset it all, which is going to be a pain in the butt. But anyway, so that's kind of the mob farm done, and I don't know why you are here. What's up with this? I have no idea how this got here. Bye. But anyway, this guy right here, I'm thinking I might change out for something else. I liked this one because it picks up all experience inside of an entire chunk. So it'll get everything here, but I don't know a good way to withdraw from it. I don't know if you can like extract into a tank or anything like that, or a drum maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it, but I'm going to. And if we discover that the only way to get any experience out of this thing is just to hold shift and right click, which you can do, and you do get experience, but as you can see, it's really, really, really slow. So if we needed like 100 plus experience for anything, or for example, when we go to the finale and we need 1508, this will have enough experience to get there, but my goodness, will it take a very long time to get there. So that's not the ideal situation for us, and that's just not going to be what we want to do. But we'll figure that out at some point. But for now, we kind of have this set up. I'm going to keep my eye on it. We're just going to keep tabs on everything. So as things come in that we don't have currently in our transmutation tablet, we'll go ahead and add. I'll sort things, and then once I'm guaranteed, once I know for sure that we do indeed have everything we need, I will... now just collapse it all and send everything down into the EMC link, and we'll be good to go. But well, I've moved around the tree generator things. I don't know if I showed you this part, but I put the final relay. These are the final flower power things for our EMC generation. I put them in the tree. My buddy actually liked the idea that I kept the island here like this, and he was like, you know, you could put those things in there, and it would almost look like there's fruit in the tree, and it kind of does. I mean, I think maybe I have too many in there, and maybe it's a little bit much for fruit. But it's kind of cool, though. It almost does actually work. Kind of. It's a little vibrant, and the fruit is changing color, but it's okay. It's really not that bad. And it's a pretty decent place for them, I think. A little distracting, maybe a little too many of them, but that's okay. We can make it work. And in the meantime, we're just gonna, yeah, we're good. I really like the island as well. That's coming together, but I got more designing to do, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. But I think we're good. I think we're okay to move on with some other stuff, like maybe some other quests and things that we got to work on. But we're going to dig into that and see how far we can get into the quests. We're probably just going to do a hardcore quest completion episode next time. And just to see how many quests we can do in one episode, because I'm curious how far we can get with pretty much unlimited EMC. Almost have, which here's our emerald check actually. Let me go ahead and show you that real quick. We have 26 million now. We need to go to like 33 million. No, we need 2.1 billion. That's right. That's right. 33 million was like 33 million stacks or something like that, which is ridiculous and crazy to think about. But anyway. So yeah, I don't know. We got some stuff to do. I'm going to be looking into things and doing some other things, and I'll tell you what those things are in the next episode, I guess. So if you like the video, please do hit the like button and subscribe to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Do what you do, and I will see you next time. Peace out, peeps.